The Professional Bowlers Association is home to the world's top pros. But today, it's about the stars of tomorrow. Next level youth bowlers square off in the boys and girls PBA Junior National Finals. And then they team up with the PBA pros for a special doubles event. All that next. Today from Jupiter, Florida, it is the first ever PBA Junior National Championship. The marquee highlights the future of the PBA and the Professional Women's Bowling Association Tour. These four teenage prodigies on the left will compete for a national title, then join forces with the pros directly opposite them on the right side of the screen. McEwen, Guerrero, Svensson, and Kyle Troop in a doubles event. We are really excited to see the future of professional bowling on display today. Rob Stone, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson here with you. My old college football broadcast partner, Urban Meyer, when describing a player, he wouldn't use the term fast. He would refer to them as fast. Huge difference, massive compliment, right?
Yeah.
So we talked to PBA Commissioner Tom Clark about these four young talents we're about to see today. He said they're not legit, they're legit.
That sounds like that kind of goes with that fast.
Yes.
That sounds pretty good.
It does.
And what would you expect when you get the best talent in youth bowling to compete in the most elite youth tournament? You're going to get the best of the best. Let me give you two examples. On the boys' side, Spencer Robarge, 18 years old, 41 300 games.
I'm sorry, how many?
41 300 games.
That's gaudy.
You know when he bowled his first one? He was 12. And on the girls' side, Jillian Martin. As a non-member, she competes in the first three professional women's events this season.
You don't say. How'd she do?
The PWBA now.
Right.
She finished 8th, 2nd, and 3rd as a non-member. Now, if she was a member, she'd be leading the women's tour on the point list. And guess what? She's 16.
That is crazy. 3 top 10 finishes already as a 16-year-old.
Legit.
Yeah. Let's meet our girls finalists standing by with Kimberly Pressler.
Thanks, Rob. Congratulations, ladies, on making the National Finals show. Now, Jillian, let's start with you. We just heard Rob and Randy talk about all the experience you have on the other tour. But listen, this is the first time that you've ever made a national television show. So what's it like being under the bright lights of FS1?
It's definitely nerve-wracking. There's some nerves and all that stuff. So we're going to go out there, do what I always do, and try to make 12 good shots and just bowl a great game.
That's the best mindset you can have. Good luck to you today. Now, Victoria, let's talk to you for a second because you've actually made a national television show before. So how much does that experience help you here today?
Bowling on TV previously actually kind of taught me a lesson as to what's good and what's not good to do. And I'm just trying to be like my big sister, so.
Oh, well, good luck to you today as well, and we hope that experience works out for you. Thank you, ladies.
Here's a look at your stepladder bracket. Jillian Martin, the 2 seed, taking care of Alyssa Ballard, daughter of Carolyn Doran Ballard, in match number 3. That set up this 1 versus 2 matchup. Your 1 seed, Victoria Verano, she mentioned it in the interview, here to make a name for herself and not to be Danielle McEwen's little sister. Danielle joins us right now, and I think you have to appreciate the fact that little sis wants to make her own name.
Oh, absolutely. I'm so proud of her, and getting to watch her really grow and mature over the last few years in this sport is just the coolest thing to see.
Clara, what's it like to see the future talent getting ready to nip at your heels?
It's unbelievable. The 10 girls that made it to here were impressively talented, but now Victoria and Jillian, they're fun to watch, and they're definitely the future of our sport.
The future is on display right now. There's the 2 of them, Jillian and Victoria on the right, Jillian from Stowe, Ohio on the left. We are ready for our PBA Junior Finals.
She is the youngest player to ever make Junior Team USA at 14, Jillian Martin.
Just 16 years old, 2 years on Junior Team USA. She recommended, Randy, I love this, that I bring up a certain fact. She bowled up 2 divisions as a 14-year-old to be the youngest to ever make Junior Team USA and lead qualifying in the under 20 division at Junior Gold. This young lady is legit. Oh, and she goes Brooklyn early. Yeah, take it. First shot under the lights. Not easy to adapt. Martin gets a strike on her first up. Here's Victoria Verano.
A member of the North Rockland High School bowling team, Victoria Verano.
She is just a junior there. Calm yet fierce is how she described her game. And she's got big sis watching and helping in the wings. Her first attempt under the lights, another strike.
Yeah, it's a beauty there. And I was talking to Danielle while we were watching the girls warm up, and I said, you know, typically what you see is the younger girls having trouble creating ball speed, but that's certainly not the case for Tor Verano. In fact, if anything, they're trying to kind of tame her down. She's a great softball player. She has that throwing motion and has certainly no trouble bringing the heat.
So back-to-back opening jacks for Verano, native of Stony Point, New York, west side of the Hudson River, just north of the city.
Take a look at her hand position at the bottom. Hands nice and behind it, but ball speed is really her biggest asset. Once she learns how to cup that wrist a little bit more at the bottom, she'll increase rev rate and she'll strike as much as any of the youngsters touring the country.
Jillian Martin, still Ohio, just northeast of Akron near Kent State University, and she starts with the strike again. So back-to-back strikes for both Martin and Verano.
Check out this follow-through. It's reminiscent of a guy by the name of PDW, Pete Weber. Watch the open hand. Look at that. That is incredible. Look at those positions.
Give her a glove and some sunglasses.
Right?
Let's go.
I think you really hit the nail on the head, though, in our open. Legit.
Stole that one from Urban. And it was a legit competition just to get here to the final two of both the girls and the boys championship. Left of target there. 5 regions, just a ton of matches and matchups. Top 2 in each region came here to Jupiter, Florida. Total pin battle, got down to the final 2. So it wasn't that they're here on just name and pedigree. They had to earn their trip to Florida in the girls championship.
She's going to try to get the ball just to the right side of the 3-pin, and the ball will deflect into the 10.
Picks it up.
Yep. Yeah, just like we drew it up. Just to the right of the 3. Ball takes out both pins. How about a little trip 4-7-10 in your face?
You know there's a smile underneath the mask after that one.
You can tell. Look at
right? I love it.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. She's got a real good, proper attitude, and we loved it. You know, this calm yet fierce, and you see it. She nailed it. She knows who she is. Got a little of that New York attitude, right? A little confidence to her game. So her first spare conversion coming up here in the 4th. She's up 11. Can max out at 279. Again, the future of professional bowling on display. And then 4 current PBA pros will be joining us as well. Cleans that one up. So 3 strikes and then a 9 spare for Verano.
Hey, Rob, I'd like to give Clara Guerrero a quick question, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure.
Clara, what do you think Jillian's biggest asset is in terms of her physical game?
Definitely very strong. She creates a lot of rep rate compared to her ladies in the field. Even on the PWBA tour a few weeks ago when she bowled amazing. So a strong game. She's going to be able to open up the lanes more than most of the girls in all of the competitions.
Yeah, she showed that strength right there. A strike in the fourth.
Yeah, absolutely. Clara hit it right on the head. You see all that power, and that's what creates the off hits, and that's what makes the pocket bigger.
That's borderline textbook stuff right there, huh?
I mean, it's just great angles,
Beautiful
great lines.
form.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got the power of the rev rate, the ball speed. She's got all the tools in the toolbox.
The 2 seed looking for another strike and finding it.
And finally, a little better shot on that left lane for Jillian Martin. Coming out of the Midwest region, Bolero, Wauwatosa.
It's the Milwaukee area, if I'm not mistaken.
It is the Milwaukee area, yeah. Your geography is amazing.
Thank you. So Jillian takes a seat. Victoria Verano, your 1 seat. Coming out of the East region, which rolled in New Jersey. On line and another strike. Her 4th of this match. Well, we've seen it through the last month and change, the high scores here at Bolero Jupiter from the PBA pros. We're seeing it from the young ladies here. Tight one here at the PBA Juniors Girls Championship. There's the arsenal for Verano. Again, the higher the number, the more hook the ball has. Let's go.
Yeah, I love it when they talk to it too. Let's go. She knew it was good.
Verano and Martin in a tight one for the PBA Junior title. Second half of this championship match coming your way next on FS1. The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Mortgage rates are historically low. Save money at rate.com today. And by Kia, introducing the all-new Sorrento, the world's first storytelling machine. Back with you in Jupiter, Florida. Our continuing coverage of the PBA Junior Girls Finals. Tight one through 5.5 as we take a look at our oil pattern today, Randy.
Yeah, it's a 39-foot Mike Albee oil pattern. And as you can see, the couple different ways to attack this pattern. Jillian Martin, well, she's playing to her strengths and doing what she does best. She's in and curving it. Tor, well, she's going to go pretty straight from second arrow. Watch when our lefties come on. They're going to play probably between first and second arrow and try to hook that urethane bowling ball.
So Martin getting ready to step up to close out the 6th. Again, 3 top 10 finishes already for this young woman on the PWBA tour. As Randy mentioned, she'd be on top of the points list if she was a pro.
You know where I got that info from, right?
The commish?
No. Her dad.
Yeah, that's right. I forget. Was it John? Was it John the dad?
I think it's John. But yeah, he's awesome, man. Anything we needed to know.
Yeah, he was barking out stats for us.
That was great. Comes in just behind the head pin, a hair, leaving that half 7 or excuse me, that half 10 or quitter 10. We've got a great match going right now. That 12-pin differential if she covers.
She's a 5-time Storm Youth Championship winner. High scores here early on, and both of these players fighting for a significant amount of money that would go into their smart fund that they can use towards their college education. Picks up that spare $7,500 to the winner of the girls and the boys championship, which goes into that smart fund. So yes, you can be a teenager and can earn some money towards college in the world of bowling. Just a wonderful program put forth by the PBA and others.
And you can see the talent level right there with Jillian. She doesn't use a spare ball. She just takes her hand and backs it out, flattens that roll, and throws it straight and hard at the single pin spare. That was a beauty right there.
Looked it.
That looked like it was 10 in the back when it left her hand before it got to the arrows.
Yeah, she knows it.
Look at those numbers on Strike Track. They were like identical from the last shot she threw on that lane.
Yeah, women's athletics is really having a moment right now. Everything that was completed recently, the Australian Open, all this great energy, the NWSL, the Professional Women's Soccer League, getting great ownership and sponsorship and expansion, and you're seeing it kind of work its way towards the PWBA. In fact, this season for the Professional Women's Bowling Association, it's going to feature 20 tournaments, Randy, highlighted by the introduction of Classic Series events. It's going to increase the season's overall prize fund by nearly $400,000.
It's good stuff.
Oh, it's great stuff. First season since '01 to include at least 20 events. The growth of this sport on the women's side, it is here. It is now, and oh my. What?
Rob, I'm going to have to take a break.
What did she leave?
I can't even call that pin.
Is that a stone 8?
It's like Superman's kryptonite. I can't even look at it. I'm having trouble breathing right now.
Yeah, she knows it. Everybody hates getting Petersons. Cleans up that one.
There we go.
So we're talking about the future on display today, and the future has to start somewhere. It started somewhere for the pros that are joining us today as well. Clara Guerrero and Danielle McEwen. There's a younger version of Danielle. She looks
exactly the
same right now. That's from the Team Masters in '09.
Exactly the same.
Right? It's a gift. Oh, there she is rolling for FDU. Martin in the 8th, down 21. Needed that strike and gets it.
Full rack attack on that shot by Jillian Martin.
That's her third pair of this game.
Yeah, well, they showed Danielle. We've got to see pictures of Claire.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Claire's laughing at this picture. She sees it.
At these pictures, I mean, you see these. Oh, these are so adorable.
Yeah, I was quite young there, maybe 12 years old, but it was the beginning of this amazing story.
Another massive shot there for Martin. Yeah, she's feeling it right now. 3 in a row. She takes a seat. Verano steps up 1, set to close out the 9th. Boy, this one has been back and forth, tight throughout.
Good.
Money strike when it matters in the foundation frame 9th. Take a look at some other finishers through the course of this girls' championship here at the PBA Junior Finals. There's Alyssa Ballard. We mentioned that last name, Ballard, ringing a bell, Randy?
Yeah, it's pretty good genes in that
yeah,
with 2 Hall of Famers. Laura Kurt in 7th. I used to coach her.
Really?
Yes.
A couple from North Carolina there.
Yeah.
That's great. Martin in the 10th.
It's good.
It is good. It's better than good. It is great.
How about this, Rob, for a stat? When you talk about legit. Verano, her last 10 shots have all been within 1 board of each other. 1 inch.
Precise.
At the arrows. Now that's located in the bowling ball.
Let me tell you, if you're a pro out there on the PWBA and you're seeing these 2 roll, you're saying, I better start cashing some checks now because these 2 are coming for me.
Get up.
And fast. And miss the pocket there is not going to get really punished. Very makeable spare.
Well, she's going to get punished if Martin steps up in the 10th frame and doubles. So if Torque covers this, Martin needs 2, and that's it. If she covers and Martin gets strike 9 spare, we have a tie.
Here's your cover. Whoa! Jammed one. So Verano down with a 246.
You know, there is one person that's been in this situation before, and she's getting up right here on the right lane.
Jillian Martin, 3 straight strikes. 7 strikes total.
Got to have this one. Clutch. Great shot. One more just like it, and she will be our girls' youth champion in this, the inaugural PBA Junior Championships. I just can't get that legit out of my head.
Right.
With what you started this show with.
It's spot on.
Look at these scores. 246.
Might lose.
And yeah, it's going to come down to this shot right here, unless it's 9 spare, and then we go to a roll-off.
A strike for the title. Martin's done it! Jillian Martin, your PBA Junior Championship Girls winner.
I mean, what can you say? Verano gave her all she wanted, and it was just that second shot in the 10th. She could have thrown 3 and shut out Martin. Gave her the opening, and like all great champions, Martin took advantage of it.
One more for good measure, but the heavy lifting has been done. Again, she's just 16 years old. Hasn't even made trips to colleges yet, and you bet she's going to be bowling collegiately. And at this rate, you bet she's going to be bowling professionally as well. She could be there right now. Again, 3 top 10 finishes already for her on the PWBA Tour, and now she's a PBA Junior champion. This is the shot that clinched it, Randy.
I mean, just keeps it in the zone, gets enough hand in it to bump that weak 10 out, and that's all she wrote. Great finish.
What an amazing match that was. Jillian, congratulations. This is for you.
Thank you.
You are a national champion at 16 years old. How does that sound?
I mean, it sounds great. We made some great shots up there, and at the end of the day, came out with a win, so I'm super happy and excited.
Well, let's talk about those shots, because you stepped up in 10th like you needed to, because Victoria left the door open for you. Walk us through those shots.
Honestly, just staying calm, sticking to my process, drinking water, breathing, and obviously I've been looking at ball motion the whole game. I knew what I needed to do going up there, and just all the preparation I put in, I know that I could do it, and I went up there and did it.
Well, you were calm and collected throughout all of this. So what is next for you?
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Obviously, bowling some more stuff, hopefully being able to get back out here sometime soon. So we'll see what happens, but a lot of bowling for sure.
Well, I look forward to seeing you in the winner's circle later on in your career.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jillian Martin getting the big win. We're not done with her today. She's going to be bowling in a doubles show coming up next, but the big hardware has been won already. Yeah, Dad in the house. Jillian Martin, your PBA Junior Championship winner with a 257-246 win. So the girls Junior champ has been crowned. Up next, we do it on the boys side, and it's another 1 versus 2 matchup. Spencer Robarge taking on Nate Purchase next. We welcome you back to Jupiter, Florida, and Bolero Jupiter. We just crowned the girls PBA Junior Championship winner, Jillian Martin, with an 11-pin victory. Time now for the boys. As we take a look at the PBA Junior Final stepladder bracket, we see Nate Purchase with a 259-221 win in match number 3, setting up the championship match against Spencer Robarge from Springfield, Missouri.
You see match number 1?
Pretty good numbers, huh? How about
300?
3 bills from Randall? There's some numbers.
300, 277. Take that.
Again, the kids here are legit. And joining us on the broadcast, Jesper Svensson, Kyle Troop. All right, I'm starting with Kyle first, all right? You can get the second question, Randy.
Okay.
Kyle, I need you to break down Spencer's pants. I mean, they are from your handbook, my friend.
My man's got style. My man's got style, Rob. I love the stars for the stripes, USA, making America proud. I love it. I've known him for a little while. Young kid, but got lots of talent, lots of style. I might have to be pulling for the pants in this one.
Randy?
Jesper, the other leg of the most formidable Mark Roth, Marshall Holman doubles combo. And Jesper, I'll ask you this. What impresses you most about this young talent we're watching today?
I mean, first off, they're both using two hands, which is great. They both powerhouses, and it's going to be an exciting match to watch for sure.
All right, guys, thanks.
We'll be hearing from Jesper and Kyle throughout. Let's meet our two finalists, Robarge and Purchase.
He will bowl for the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater in the fall, Nate Purchase.
Set to be a war hawk. You know who his roommate's going to be?
I do, but I want you to say it.
Rory Clark, the son of PBA Commissioner Tom Clark. And Nate is fired up to be hanging out with Rory at Whitewater. Wrong lane. No problem, Nate.
First frame jitters.
Love it. First frame jitters. Spoke to him earlier. What a nice boy.
Yeah, he'll be matched up with Kyle Troop a little bit later in our double show.
Oh, shim.
Got him!
Oh, it did. Shim. That means hold. Stay there. Don't hook.
Oh, shim.
Very unique style. 7-step approach. And no holes in his spare ball. We'll have to look for that if he actually has to shoot a spare.
A strike from your 2 seed. Here's your 1 seed.
He is a member of the Kickapoo High School bowling team, Spencer Robarge.
Soon to be a member of the Wichita State University bowling team, signed in September of last year, 18 years old. A certain somebody on the tour told us this young man could be bowling and bowling pretty well on the PBA Tour right now. And that's why. Two-handed lefty blowing up the rack on his first effort under the lights.
Hey, Rob.
Oh, whoa. Do you hear the music, Randy?
Yeah. It's Bee Gees.
Night Fever?
Yeah, and I love the Bee Gees.
Yeah, and this kid was born in the wrong decade.
Yes, he was.
Right? And I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
His favorite,
pretty awesome.
His favorite music, 70s disco.
Yeah.
Favorite movie? I mean, the one that you won an Academy in.
There's only one.
Kingpin.
Exactly.
Come on.
Plays in a pinball league as well. Like, can I come
So
back?
cool.
Can I come back and be this kid?
Yeah.
Well, let's see how your spare ball is.
All right. Picked these up earlier this week.
This is a tough one.
He's going to try to get the ball right over here to the left side of the 2-pin, drive it over in the 10, kind of slice it over there, and then the ball will take care of the 4 and the 7.
You got it! Oh, massive pickup. That is your spare of the game, Randy, brought to you by Guaranteed Rate. Mortgage rates are historically low. Save money at rate.com today.
What a great pickup there. 2, 4, 7, and 10, and he does it perfectly. He gets it out to where there's a little bit more oil on the outside part of that lane. You can see the bowling ball actually get shinier as it went down the lane. It picked up some fresh oil, and he covers it perfectly. What a shot.
Pick up. Nope. Uh-oh. Road.
We'll start with Kyle. And Kyle, just watching the first couple of frames, do you think Nate is going at it, this oil pattern the right way with using urethane?
I do like the choice of choosing a urethane ball for control. I don't quite like that missed spare there, Randy, but this pattern seems just a little bit tougher. So, give something that's comfortable that he can control the lane with, settle the nerves early.
That was not good.
And, hopefully he can bounce back off of that open frame.
Shake it off. Come on.
The challenges continue. Yeah, the nonverbals tell it all for Nate.
Yeah. And that shot there, he gets just a little bit farther to the right. Well, a lot, 4 boards. And it overhooks, and that's never a good sign. So bowling ball there, cut it into the 4-7. Ball takes out the 6 and the 10. But going back-to-back open frames, not what he's looking for.
Both of these have had some big-time spare shots already.
That's pretty good.
Oh, my. Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty
You're
good.
not a very good salesman. That is an amazing shot.
Yeah.
Look at the 10, thinking about it. Yeah. I love it. Just keep the camera on him all day. Oh, it's beautiful. Now Robarsh stepping up. Strike, 6 spare. Here he is in the 3rd. Gets the ball to go.
Oh, my goodness. That bowling ball went down with so much power. It looked like the 6-pin got hit by a taser.
Every weekday morning, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp go head-to-head on the day's hottest sports topics. It's Undisputed with Skip and Shannon and Jenny Taft. Weekdays from 9:30 a.m. to noon Eastern, only on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. Robar's looking for the first double of the day. Won't get it.
Going to ask Jesper Svensson a question in regards to Spencer Robar's game. What do you like most? Is this kid legit?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's got tons of power and rev rate. So, and I mean, he's got the pants too. He's got the look. He's out here to compete, and it's definitely fun to watch him bowl.
Thank you, Jesper.
I'm glad Jesper understands the power of the pants. Kyle knows all about the power of the pants. Kyle, do you guys remember when you were this young bowling? What was like that next step you needed to take to kind of go to that proverbial next level in bowling?
Oh, goodness. Rob, I needed to learn how to make a spare, first off. At this young age, I was a fireball. I didn't have much of a mental game.
That's good.
But I threw really, really, really hard. But it's so incredible to watch these young kids compete on television right now. I don't know. They seem to be handling it very well.
Do these kids look like you when you were a kid? Or are they at a higher level or right about the same level at this age?
I have to put them at a higher level. I bowled at a young age, but I really didn't start figuring it out till I was 18, 19, and then it was still a lot of work in progress. It's amazing to see the young talent coming at such a young age.
And when did you figure out the pants?
Oh, that sucks.
Well, that I figured out watching Guppy bowl, whenever I was 3 or 4 years old. So, it was always about the pants.
Oh, love it. Purchase with a pair of strikes. Can I see some young Kyle Troop, please? Kyle, you can see this, right? Oh, look at the hair already, buddy. Is that Dad? Is that Dad in the background?
That's Mom and Dad in the back.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome.
There's Gup.
Got the follow through and that first picture, that little leg kick. I must have knew the leg kick on the mixer hits at a young age.
Oh, it's beautiful. Robar's in the fifth gets them all to go. Yeah, play the disco. We got a little night fever this afternoon for Spencer Robarsh.
Take the lead. Force him to work. Come on. Come on.
Soon to be a shocker at Wichita State. I think they'll allow those pants at the collegiate level. Be a crime if they didn't.
They have to be in strict uniform to bowl collegiately.
Listen,
on the team.
No. I'm here to change the rules. I've already created bowling terms. I'm going to change the attire while I'm at it. Let the kids live, Randy. Let the kids live. He's playing disco right now, so he can't wear pants?
Listen, you keep talking about the disco that he's listening to, but I have one song running through my head right now as we go to break. You want to know what it is?
Too legit.
Too legit to quit.
We'll wrap up the PBA Junior Boys Championship next. Welcome back to Bolero Jupiter. We take a look at the other finishers from the PBA Junior Finals. I love to see from East Coast to West Coast these players participating. Take a look at 7 through 10. Salinas, Martin, Bennett, Laubach. These are the final two. Nate Purchase, down 12, set to roll out the 6th. Spencer Robarge, there on the right side.
Keep the pressure.
Taking a seat, he's your 1 seat. Purchase looking for 3 in a row.
Push, push. Oh, that's 3, baby.
First 3-bagger of the afternoon. And he's within 2.
Push, push. Oh, that's 3, baby.
Got a good nugget for you. 9 out of the 10 boys finalists were 2-handers. How about that for a trend?
Every week we see more and more and more.
Wait till it shows up on the women's tour.
I'm surprised it's not there in the numbers that were seated on the men's side already. How about a ham bone? Kids after my own heart. Cue in the ham bone music.
Come on. You know the swing.
Some pressure now on Robarge. Oh, how about that messenger with an RKO from the right side to the left?
That was dirtier than a gas station bathroom. My, oh my. That looked like a Jesper Svensson messenger. Speaking of Jesper Svensson.
Yeah, that was pretty cool right there. And he seems to be locked in on that right lane. He could show off a little bit. And
oh no, forget about that. We were talking about this.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Are you rolling in the hallway?
He is.
Yeah, my grandma's hallway right there.
Look at that.
Look at this, the pre-inked Jesper Svensson version.
Yeah.
Oh man, he had the Iceman stare going back then, kid. Robarge, messenger is going to put on the brakes and can't take care of the 7-pin there. I would like one more picture. Yeah, and I know Jesper wants one. He is staring at the screen in nervous anticipation of what's coming his way.
Yeah, the only other picture we have of Jesper is him and I in an airport where I bought Jesper his first beer after he turned 21. He was on his way home from a tournament after finishing 3rd.
Yeah, I remember that. I still appreciate that, Randy.
Robarge cleans that one up in the 8th.
How about the next one?
I got it. Thanks, Jesper. That'll be first for you. I got a question for Jesper, though. So listen, because Jesper experienced the same thing. So Robarge gets up on the right lane, absolutely disintegrates the rack, gets up on the left lane, looks just as good, and leaves a flat 7, the same lane you left a pocket 7-9 on that cost you the win in the Touring Players Championship.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely very small things that can change a hit like that. Maybe he could have taken re-rack. Maybe he could have made a small adjustment. But, I mean, he struck the last time on that lane. So, it's hard to tell what the difference is, really.
Thank you, Jesper.
Purchase leaving the 10-pin there. Would have been 5 straight strikes for him. Takes care of that single pin. And immediately goes to the re-rack. Like a veteran, right? He knew exactly where he was going after taking care of that. Millions of kids nationwide are without their normal access to sports and play due to COVID-19. That's why Fox Sports and Good Sports are restoring play for kids and the programs that serve them through donations of brand new sports equipment. Text play to the number on your screen to help keep kids in the game.
Big shot here for Nate.
Purchase. In the ninth.
Gets the game.
Well, that keeps him alive, but now, no matter what, Robards can get up and strike out in the 9th and 10th and shut out Nate Purchase.
Get up, get up. Gets out the game.
Robards, the native of Springfield, Missouri, 18-year-old, signed in September of last year to play at Wichita State University. Soon to be a student athlete, and that's why he's going to be rolling for the Shockers.
Another great shot there by Spencer Robards as he takes a re-rack on the left lane. He knows the score. 2 and 9 is a winner here in the 10th frame. As you see this beautiful two-handed style, look at how sideways he gets.
As you mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Randy, this young man, 41 career 300 games. The first came at the age of 12, 6 years ago. Here he is as an 18-year-old. Yes! On the cusp of becoming a PBA Junior champion.
This kid's won a lot in his very young career. How about 10 Storm Youth Championship wins? Junior Gold, 1 win.
There ain't no stopping him right now.
Ain't no stopping him now, no.
Come on, Spence, one more.
21-800 series. 3-game series. 21-800 series for this young man. And right now looking to add more hardware to the collection.
Oh, how about that late little drop? Make things softly easier, but...
Okay, he's got a double. He's sparing, he's got a double.
I just opened the door for Nate Purchase.
Take time, spare it up.
Coming in light. That was a nice break there, tripping the 5-pin late. You've got to cover this, and then Purchase would have to throw 2 in the 10th.
Robards cleans that one up.
Purchase needs 2 and 1.
You can't have this one. If you don't have this one, you don't win. It's that simple. Just your feet slow for a good shot.
And won't get it.
You know what? Good run. Good run.
Hey, can I just throw something out there?
Please.
Another match that came down to the 10th frame.
Right.
The higher 2 scores being bowled by the girls.
They brought it. They brought it earlier, and we're not done with them. We're going to see some doubles action coming up next.
Hey, congratulations.
Purchase a wonderful personality. Real gentleman on the lanes, but it's Spencer Robards, the future Shocker, who is your PBA Junior champion.
Just misses a hook spot, comes in a little bit light, leaves the 4-7, and well, that's all she wrote. But another great match coming down to the 10th frame, and that's really all you can ask for.
Kimberly with our winner.
Spencer, that was a hard-fought match right there. Congratulations. This is for you.
Thank you.
Now, walk us through this match because you had some big plays. In the second, you made that conversion, and then you kept the pressure on him all throughout. Walk us through the match.
So I noticed as I kept going that the left lane was starting to hook more, a lot more than it was in practice, and I started to migrate a little bit further right, but I had a couple that I got a little too far left, and they kind of squirted down lane, didn't go. So that second shot in the 10th was the same way. I kind of expected it to strike, but it didn't go that way. but I made my spares all the way through and threw enough doubles to go through the win.
Well, you were laser focused throughout this, and you even had some like pro level mentality. I heard you saying to yourself, make him work for it.
Yeah.
At what point did you start doing that?
Well, I've been that way since I was a little kid. So, you know, you always got to make your opponent work, and if they can work and beat you, then they deserve it. So.
Well, talking about the pros, you're now going to be in the doubles match with Jesper.
Yes.
Are you excited about that?
Absolutely. Team Urethane.
Oh, I love it. Team Urethane right here. Congratulations. You are now a national champion.
Robar's 227, 214 win. He gets the title, but we're not done with Spencer yet. He'll join Kyle Troop and Jesper Svensson in some doubles action a little bit later. But up next, it's the women taking to the lanes in doubles activity. Hey, Junior Bowlers, do you want your shot to make it on a PBA telecast? Well, head to PBA.com to sign up for this year's PBA Junior National Championship Tournament. You can earn smart scholarships and become a PBA Youth Champion. It is happening this September, and entries are now open. Time now for some doubles activity, and Kimberly standing by with the sister act of Danielle McEwen and Victoria Verano.
Rob, I'm so excited because this is the first time I've ever been able to interview sisters on one of our shows, so it's got to be exciting for you guys. So, Victoria, let's start with you. How inspiring has your sister been for you in your career?
Beyond. She's been like the biggest influence I've ever had in my life, and she's there to lead me every step of the way.
That is super sweet, Danielle. You look like you're going to cry. But how wonderful is it to hear that you are so inspiring to your sister?
Oh, it's awesome. This has been the coolest experience, just to kind of show her what I've learned over the years and watch her grow into this amazing athlete. And now I get to share the lanes with her. It's unbelievable. I'm very excited.
I see that you both even have the braids going on, but are you guys in sync enough to take down Jillian and Crow?
We're going to give it our best shot.
All right, well, good luck to you guys.
Yeah, Danielle and Victoria, they do look like sisters, right? That's because they are. I mean, watch out for these two in the future. They're getting set to take on Jillian Martin, who earlier today won the PBA Junior Championship, and her partner, Clara Guerrero.
She was inducted into the World Bowling Writers Hall of Fame in 2009, Clara Guerrero.
And Clara Guerrero, originally from Bogota, Colombia, on October 26, 2016. She became the third woman in history to make the PB Finals on a standard PBA event here. We see her taking great pride in beating Jacob Buttriff in the King of the Lanes telecast.
How good is her personality? That energy, that enthusiasm.
She's a very sweet, kind person. It's I don't know anybody that doesn't like Clara.
A delight. She is a delight to be around. And she will roll first. This is a 5-frame match. We're going to start in the 6th frame, which means we will have a standard 3-shot 10th frame. Clara gets them all to drop.
Let's do it.
A 5-time winner on the PWBA Tour with 2 majors, Danielle McEwen.
Danielle McEwen with 5 PWBA titles, 2 majors. Yes! And this fall finished 3rd at the PBA League Clash. Just missing out, winning that event. Losing to Norm Duke and Wes Malott. Pretty good company, Rob.
Talk about those 2 majors. Won the 2015 PWBA Tour Championship in Arlington, and then 2019 U.S. Women's Open in Las Vegas. U.S. Women's Open this year, late August, Rohnert Park, California. Danielle left the 10-pin. Danielle just dominated the collegiate ranks bowling for FDU. Fairleigh Dickinson was the NCAA Player of the Year not once but twice, back in 2012 and 2013. A first-team All-American and an academic All-American 3 straight years. National champion in 2010 and also the NCAA Tournament Most Outstanding Player. Skinny jeans don't fit.
Sorry. Hold me up.
She didn't like it as soon as
little sis has got to pick her up now. Danielle takes a seat. And here is your PBA Junior Girls Champion. Jillian Martin was 11 pins better earlier today than Victoria Verano. Had 10 strikes in that match, including the last 6. Just 16 years old. A junior in high school. And as Randy mentioned at the outset, I'm sorry, Randy, where would she be if she was a pro right now on the points list?
Number 1.
Oh, that'd be first. 3 top 10 finishes already on the PWBA Tour. She takes a seat with a strike. Here's Verano having to pick things up for big sister early. Junior at North Rockland High School. Yeah, gets them all the kick.
Clara, Rob, and Randy in the booth, can you hear us?
Yes, definitely.
All right, so listen, Clara, please forgive me. I misspoke and said that you were from Bogota, and you're not from Bogota. Please tell everyone where you're from.
Yes, I'm from Armenia, Colombia.
Thank you so much. I stand corrected. Armenia. I thought she was from Bogota. My mistake.
We will overlook it, my friend.
And then I asked PBA champions Andres Gomez, are they even close to one? Are they neighboring cities? He goes, not even close.
Right.
All right. Beauty there. I got to be honest with you, though. I mean, if you're bowling on the PWBA Tour, and you're watching Jillian Martin throw it, and knowing that what she's done already at age 16, you want her to go to college for as long as possible.
Take all 4 years, maybe some grad school.
Get some grad school in there, maybe become a doctor. We'll see in 14 years.
Right. In the meantime, cash your checks now.
Yeah.
Get them because she's ready to take them from you.
I mean, honestly, it's one of the strongest games I've seen in a long, long time. Talk about piling on.
Brooklyn effort. Danielle, open frame to start, able to clean that one up. Again, just a 5-frame match. Starting in the 6th, the men will join us a little bit later. Jesper Svensson, Kyle Troop in action. And here's Jillian.
All right, I just want you to watch the angles, the athleticism, and then most importantly, the revolutions in ball roll.
That's not a teenager.
Yeah, and she got out of that one a little quick. They didn't quite catch all of it. And that's what made the ball push just a little bit longer down the lane. But it looks like she misses this just a hair at the bottom. Either that or turned it a fraction early.
Has never had a sanctioned 300 game.
What?
I know. Well, it seems odd. She's had an unsanctioned 300.
No, that's a misprint. That has to be. Yeah, you're reading it correctly.
It's just a matter of time.
Push ball.
Verano, another strike. The 16-year-old. Calm yet fierce and kind of straight right now.
Yeah, you know, she's got this really nice straight game, and I think that I would really like to see if she would have to play in deeper part of the lane and open up her angles. Is she able to slow her ball speed down enough to give the ball time to come around the corner? I think that's the next tool that she puts in her toolbox.
We close things up here. Guerrero. She has been perfect.
Yeah, her location has been brilliant as well. Take a look here. If I can get my telestrator to work. There we go. Her location has been beautiful.
So the winner of this doubles match to take on the winner of the boys/men's double match, which is coming up next here. This one is over. Guerrero just adding more pin total to the final. They haven't missed. And nothing but strikes for this team of Martin and Guerrero. I love the follow through.
You like that, whiplash look?
And it's not just a one follow through, it's a back and give it one more swing for good measure. And there's their first miss, but it's not going to hurt them.
Thank you. Good job, Guerrero. Good job.
So Team Guerrero and Martin move on with ease. The women have decided their doubles champ. Who will be the doubles champ today from the men's side? Kyle Troup, Jesper Svensson in action next here on FS1. Now the on-lane graphics you see today, including the ball tracer, courtesy of our great friends at Clutch Bowling. PBA activity on FS1 continues. Bob Stone, Randy Peterson with you. Let's bring in Kyle Troup and Jesper Svensson into the show, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, these two got to put a formidable doubles team together, winning in 2017 and then again in 2020. Kyle, the only part of that group that can actually pick his hair out, but I'll tell you what, you got two two-handers, one from each side of the lane, and they've proven pretty tough to beat out here.
Kyle matched up with Nate Purchase next, and both are standing by with Kimberly Pressler.
Thanks, Rob. So, Kyle, you are used to competing. You're used to making television shows, but today is just a little bit different because you are actually helping to shape the next generation of bowlers. So how much do you enjoy being part of this show?
It's a blessing, Kimberly. You know, at a young age, I got to travel around with my father a lot, be around a lot of professionals, and now it's coming full circle to where I get to give back to the next generation. Because guys like Nate the Great here and Spencer, you know, we're probably going to be seeing these guys on television. So I'm going to share a little knowledge with my man here and take down my doubles partner.
I love the fact that you just gave him a nickname, Nate the Great. And can we just talk about the fact that last time that you were out here, you showed some big personality, and it actually reminded me of your doubles partner. How excited are you to be in this doubles match with him?
Oh, obviously really excited. I looked up to this guy ever since he started bowling on tour, and it's just a blessing that I get to bowl with him today.
Well, I'm looking forward to a good match. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. He is a 7-time PBA Tour champion and 3-time member of Team USA, Kyle Troup.
Kyle Troup coming off of his best season in 2020 with 3 wins. And just 2 weeks ago became a major champion for the very first time in his career. And oh, by the way, did I tell you he pocketed $250,000?
We know who's picking up the tab next time we're out with him.
No doubt.
So happy for him.
Yeah, man.
Just so deserved. And what's really cool is we've seen this maturation in him, right? This growing understanding of what he is as a pro while not losing his identity of a fun-loving, pick-it-out, crazy outfit type dude. It's a tough balance, but he seems to be managing it really well.
I mean, do you call it maturation or do you kind of stuck with God? Who cares? But you know what I mean, Rob? Because what changed was kind of his outlook on so many different things, right? Like his life, how to treat people, be kind, work harder. Is that just all part of growing up?
I think some of it is. Here's his doubles partner, Jesper Svensson.
A 10-time PBA Tour champion with 1 major, Jesper Svensson.
Jesper Svensson, 160 pounds of raw fury. The Iceman cometh with the strongest strike ball on the PBA Tour. At age 25, he has 1 major. He was the youngest player to ever win the Tournament of Champions.
The Iceman cometh, 160 pounds of raw fury. My goodness, I like that one.
Yeah.
All I could think of is like, the Iceman eats all of his meals raw. Nothing is cooked in his diet. And then you look at the baby pictures we showed earlier.
He looks so harmless, right?
Bowling in
until you watch this.
Bowling in his hallway. And here he is just hammering wood, leaves the 7. couple weeks ago when Kyle won the PBA Players Championship, who was there in the background? Who was one of the first to greet him?
Yeah.
This guy, Svensson.
Yep. They're great friends, tour roommates, and just good buddies.
Yeah, it's going to be his turn. Yeah, I'm on the right, right? All right, cool.
All right, here's Nate Purchase stepping up now.
Come on. Don't let your partner down.
Come on, 7-pin. Spinning, spinning,
Please.
spinning. That messenger is dizzy, but doesn't have enough juice in it.
What a teaser.
I have my hand in my pocket.
Watch this. I don't know which pin that is spinning around. The 7-pin just
God.
looking at it and laughing.
Nate's not laughing.
Oh, shoot.
Careful.
Ah, he had it under control.
Yes,
Nate's got that head of hair you just want to tussle. Ah, there's that Nate.
Look at that.
Look at the
reaction.
eyeballs.
That's great. I mean, that's like the two-handed right-handers all-hair team.
Robarge up. Took care of Purchase earlier today to win the Junior Championship boys title. So this kid is legit.
Yeah, he is.
And if he had a little stubble, if he had the ability to shave, you'd go, oh, this guy's on the pro. This guy's on the tour, right?
You know what? I bet the next time we see him, he's going to have, like, the full growth.
He's going to have a Dick Allen mustache on, right?
No, it's just going to be full goat and sideburns and everything.
Full-on quarantine-type beard.
And he's going to come up to you and go, hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Remember me? And you're going to be like, no, who are you?
Who are you? There's Kyle Troop. Bam. Let me tell you what. I mean, it's obvious what Troop had last year. Oh, it's a double pick out. I've never seen it before. A double pick out. We got to get that sponsored or something.
The only thing I'm afraid of is that Nate might hurt himself with that object.
Well, it might get caught in that hair.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
That hair, it's not lettuce. That's a jungle up there.
Yeah.
The Iceman. Svensson. 160 pounds of raw fury.
Oh, my
wow.
goodness. Went right behind the 7-pin. See if we can get a replay of that pin action there. It was crazy. Come on. I mean, is he not one of the funnest players to watch on tour? I mean, forget about the fact that he's my spirit animal.
Right.
I just love watching him bowl.
Such a quiet cat, too.
He really is so unassuming and just so chill.
Like when we had him in the booth earlier and we were interviewing him, I was like, is his microphone on? Has he been mic'd up? Oh, yeah, he is. That's just his normal volume.
Focus routine.
Again, just a 5-frame match here. Nate,
One time, baby.
The great. Come on. Messenger. No. Ooh.
Damn, I suck.
Come on, cover it up.
Hey, Kyle, Rob wants to ask you a question about the double pick out.
Where did that come from? I lost my mind with the double pick out. Never before, my friend.
Hey, I might have learned a little bit with my partner Jesper, but now I got Nate the Great. I'm just teaching him the ways, Rob. Teaching him often and early.
Look at it, the eye contact. Yes.
Yeah, we got it. That's a team right there.
The visuals are so good, my friend. So good. I love that smile. Good job, Nate the Great. So, Kyle's got the pick out with Nate.
Shot here, let's go.
And then Robarge here has got the pants that belong in the troop closet.
That wasn't very good.
Left the 7. 18-year-old on his way to Wichita State University.
Jesper, you guys were tied going into that shot there, and now you really need to step up in the 10th frame. What do you have to do to get the 7-pin out, my friend?
Well, I got to make a little move left. Feels like my ball shined up a little bit more than I thought, and haven't really been going for the pins the right way, so I got to make a slight adjustment left and, yeah, throw a double. I think that would be enough.
Thanks, Jesper.
Good job, Spencer. Good job. Thanks.
So Troop steps up. Strikeout, win out. Just a 5-frame match. The winner to take on the women's team of Guerrero and Martin.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's the wrong pattern.
It's the wrong pattern. That had a chance on the 39-foot Don Carter, but this is the 39-foot Mike Albee. Boy, you really didn't expect that coming from Kyle, but I think that might be a little bit of a hangover from a couple of weeks ago. What do you think?
A little fatigue, maybe. Cleans that one up.
I didn't mean hangover like in the true sense.
Understood.
Yeah, okay. We had a real possibility of a tie, Rob. That's big there. So now, strike spare for Svensson, and him and Robarge will win by 1.
Strike spare to get the win for Team Robarge and Svensson.
That was extremely fortunate.
Squared up.
You heard when I asked him what he was going to do to get the 7-pin out. He said, well, I'm going to move left. I think the ball's got a little too shiny. He did. The ball picks up, goes high. Very fortunate to trip the split out, because anything less than 9 on this shot, they lose.
You missed my last 3 shots?
So a spare and a strike, and we tie.
There's the spare, needs a strike to tie it up. Well, he's eyeing the boards right there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to make another adjustment now. So he was going kind of light, and then he moved and went high. So now he's going to move back in between. But the young 25-year-old from Gothenburg, Sweden, has to have a strike to go to extras. Anything less, Troop and Purchase will win this match and move on.
Could have a 1-ball roll-off, and it's going to be the kids doing it. I want that.
I don't, yeah.
Give us a strike, Jesper.
Nope.
Not to be, and how about that? Troop and Purchase kind of backdoor their way in.
They did.
Hey, my dad said sometimes rather be lucky than good.
Yeah, I know.
We got a little bit of luck.
Oh, look at the advice coming from the mentor over there, Kyle Troop. I love it. How would you like to be the mentor for Kyle Troop, right? Just sitting under his wing. Tell me more, Mr. Troop.
Well, I was very close to Kyle's mentor, his dad, Guppy. Let me tell you how close together those two were.
That'd be amazing. Look at the eyes again and the reaction. Yeah, he did the math. He knows it. Team Troop and Purchase move on. They've got one more match to go. We got a little boys versus girls double showdown coming your way next. Next week, the PBA Tour rolls on with the PBA World Championship, won last year by the all-time winner of majors, Jason Belmonte. This year's version will take place in beautiful Tampa, Florida. We'll kick off the World Series of Bowling. Jason will try to defend that crown. And you can see the PBA World Championship coming your way Saturday on Fox, and then it's 4 straight on FS1, March 14th through the 17th. Doubles, the Cheetah, Chameleon, and Scorpion. All the events coming your way from AMF University Lanes in beautiful Tampa, Florida. So the World Series of Bowling coming your way next, but next this Saturday here on FS1, a little battle of the sexes. Doubles, Guerrero Martin taking on Troop Purchase. That coming up next. Welcome back to the PBA Junior Finals. We've moved on to our doubles championship matchup. Nate Purchase, Kyle Troop up first as they take on Jillian Martin and Clara Guerrero.
Who do you like? Who do you like in this matchup?
I tell you who I like. I like Jillian Martin. I like everything she's done so far today.
Yeah, I'll take them. A little gentleman's bet.
Well, aren't we both taking the same team?
No. I take them. You take the other team.
No, I want Jillian and Clara.
Okay, fine. I'll take Kyle. I'll take Kyle and Nate the Great.
I think both are pretty solid bets, to be honest with you. Nate Purchase getting the strike right there. All right, Nate and Kyle kind of backed their way in with a 98-96 win. Meanwhile, Team Guerrero Martin, they just dropped a 148 in that 5-frame match. There's Jillian Martin, 16-year-old from Stowe, Ohio, near Kent State University, just northeast of Akron.
Two, 4-8. That's left for Jillian. And for her ball to come around the corner from that spot, she needs to do one of two things: more hand or slower ball speed.
She has racked up the funds for the Smart Fund that goes towards college education. This season alone already, about $10,000, about $40,000 she's already accumulated to put towards her college education, earning it all through bowling. Picks up the spare there.
Yeah, nothing short in her Smart account.
No. She's good for it.
Yep.
There's her teammate, the Colombian, Clara Guerrero. Double wood.
Both Martin and Guerrero coming up light.
So back-to-back spare attempts here. Chops that one down. Again, unlike our two previous doubles matchups, this is the real thing. This is all 10 frames.
You got it?
There's Kyle Troop. Three-time member of Team USA. Native of Taylorsville, North Carolina. A couple weeks ago here on these lanes, won the PBA Players Championship.
Kyle Troop no longer on the left lane. Remember that half-a-game match, he was bowling on the left lane. They've switched. He's on the right lane.
Singing along.
The 7-stepper, Nate the Great Purchase from Marlboro, Massachusetts.
Oh, shim.
He likes talking to it.
He does. Jillian giving a little laugh there.
Yeah, he's even got Jillian laughing. All right, let's see what kind of adjustment Jillian makes. Shim is him wanting the ball not to hook. He wants it to hold line to the pocket. And that ball was pretty straight, on a straight line to the pocket. Of course, he's using urethane, and everybody else is using reactive resin.
Martin curls that one in.
And you can see that ball digging in a lot more. I don't know if she moved right, caught more friction early, or just got a handful, but you can see how that ball was really digging into the lane, and that's why it turns the corner.
So the ladies get their first strike. See the numbers they put up in that 5-frame matchup earlier. Looking for their first pair.
Just high enough to leave that solid 7. You can see strike track there presented by Kia that shows you just how straight she's going. 13-10. It's a pretty tight line.
So the ladies remain clean, but just one strike through 4. The most fearless voice in sports. You can hear him on FS1, the one and only Colin Coward. Bold, unique. Yeah, he's outspoken, and you can see and hear him on the herd weekdays on FS1, also on the Fox Sports app. Joy and Colin, wonderful team. Kyle Troop, Nate Purchase, pretty good team so far here as well. Snuck by Svensson and Robarge by 2 pins. They've been perfect through 3. Update, perfect through 4. Little ham bone there for Team Troop and Purchase.
Kyle Troop, you're bowling on the right lane in this match instead of the left lane. Made a ball change. How much better is that right lane for you?
It's a lot better. This has been the tighter lane in general most of the time, so I was able to ball up, and I think the left lane works out for Nate a little better because it's got just a little more friction on it using the urethane ball. And I learned a shimmy move from my man Nate.
I was going to say, what has Nate the Great taught you so far?
He taught me the shimmy. I love it. I'm going to have to add that to the repertoire.
Shim, shim, shim. I love it. The youth of today, the kids today, huh? Teaching old man Troop.
Those darn kids.
Right, get off my lawn.
Oh, that was such a great movie.
They are perfect through 5. There's Jillian Martin. My vote for MVP here today so far. And that's why. There you go. How comfortable she is. Again, just 16 years old. 3 top 10 finishes already this season on the PWBA Tour. 2nd at the ITRC Classic, 3rd at the Hall of Fame Classic. Her partner, Guerrero. There we go. So back-to-back jacks now for the ladies. That'll tighten things up a little bit. The conclusion of our double show next. Martin and Guerrero starting to get a little bit closer to Nate the Great and Kyle Troop. The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Mortgage rates are historically low. Save money at rate.com today. And by Kia, introducing the all-new Sorento, the world's first storytelling machine. Beautiful images from Jupiter, Florida. I've really enjoyed our time down here the last couple weeks. Take a look at the scoreboard and Team Troop Purchase. Team Shimmy on top by 32 as we take a look at our Strike Track 3D powered by Kia.
Take a look at how much difference there is between these two shots. Obviously, Purchase using urethane and Troop using reactive resin, but there's a lot of real estate between those two balls when the players let go of them. And that just goes to show you, I mean, it's 10 boards difference at the arrows and 17 different at the laydown.
So here's Troop making some early noise, Randy, in the Player of the Year conversation, as he did last season.
Yes, sir. It was kind of hard to overcome what Belmonte did. I mean, let's
100%.
face it. I mean, you win you win 2 majors, a U.S. Open and World Championship, along with all the other stuff he did. That's kind of hard to eclipse. I mean, that's pretty strong bowling. But Kyle Troop made a name for himself last season. You know, and I think that's when it went from, you know, Sideshow Kyle to, wait a minute, hang on, we better reevaluate that. And 3 wins, you can't overlook that. And Kyle's best year ever out on tour, and you could see the transformation starting, carried over to 2021.
Here's his partner, the shimmy machine.
Oh, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Oh, I did it.
His self-talk is
fantastic.
Yeah, well, it's unique as well.
Great confidence, young 17-year-older from Marlborough, Massachusetts.
Oh, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Oh, I did it.
I mean, he gets the commentary in at release.
Hey, Randy, layout.
Right? Right? I'm going to write that on his little cheat sheet right now. Nate's up, don't talk. Jillian Martin, her game does the talking.
A little too slow that time. And you can see the ball overhooking. You know, I thought it was interesting in some of her comments after she won with Claire and talking about trying to shape it and looking at ball motion. I mean, that's what the high-level players in this sport do, and that's how they talk.
Nice pickup. This young lady's going to be something else when she decides to go pro. She's good enough to skip college and get there right now.
Listen, if she needs a couple of extra bucks for college, I'm sure a good majority of the PWBA players will put in.
Right.
Put it
for room and board.
They could pass the hat around and say, yeah, no, you go to school.
Yeah, you got some more education.
Yeah, education's very important. You stay there as long as you want.
As long as you want. Guerrero, a little right of target. Boy, she has been off.
She can't get her ball to hook.
No.
You know what we call this sleeve here, Rob? Take a guess.
Ugly?
It's the bucket with the 7-pin. See, take one more look at this sleeve. I'll tell you what we call it. You can get a look at the pins, and they're there. You know what that's called? How many are left?
5?
Yeah, we call that half a loaf.
And unable to drop the half a loaf.
Oh, boy.
Randy?
Sir?
Do I hear something? I do. Oh,
wait, I hear it.
Yep, the chase is on. I-300. There is a chase on I-300. We are chasing 300. Team Shimmy, perfect through 7. Do you like it with the sound effect, Randy?
I do, yeah.
I saw the smile on your face.
As long as the players can't hear it, you know. A lot of folks at home that are watching think it's bad luck to mention 300.
They don't hear us.
But the players don't hear us, so, you know, they can think all they want.
The chase continues. Perfect through 8. Come on, Nate. Oh, Randy, remember. Layout. Layout, Randy.
I'm not talking, Rob. Rob, not talking. I'm definitely not talking, Rob. Stop talking.
One more good one.
Definitely not going to talk.
Oh, you suck!
Wait,
man, the chase is off.
Wait, there may be more. Hang on.
He does not cheat us on the reacts.
No. What was funny was he didn't say anything when he let go of it. And then I'm assuming he thought it was really good that it flat tens.
I was yelling catch.
Yeah, it's all right.
Give him a little love, but hey.
We already shut him out.
We got the job done.
Yeah, they did. As usual, I picked the winning team, Rob. Just saying.
Yep. Again, I'm still a big believer in this young lady.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you'd have to absolutely know zero about bowling to not recognize talent when you watch Jillian Martin bowl. I mean, she's got it all.
My friend, in just a couple years, you and I are going to be sitting here, hopefully, and going, hey, also on today's show, do you remember a few years ago, young Jillian Martin?
Yeah.
Well, here she is. Here's Guerrero. Gets that one to drop into 10th, but it is all over but the shout, and frankly, it has been for a while after Purchase and Troop dropped that front 8. They were well on their way to a victory. Shimmy it down, Nate!
Another beauty from Kyle Troop. We didn't have to do a whole lot of commentary when Nate was up, did we?
No, man. Lay out, brother. Lay out. Let Nate and let Troop take you home. Look at Kyle guiding him through the trophy presentation. Kyle knows when the cameras are on. He knows what he's doing. He also knows when Kimberly is standing by.
Well, congratulations. I see that you guys got your trophies. So, Nate, let's start with you because you said you were super excited to do this doubles match with Kyle. Did it live up to everything you thought it would be?
Oh, yes, it did. We were both feeding off each other, and I think that's what made a good team, and that's what I think why we got the win today.
Absolutely. You guys look like you were also having a lot of fun out there. So, Kyle, you said that you were going to give him some tips before you guys started this. What were they? Because you guys had 8 straight to start off.
You know, he gave me a good tip as well. He said, let's go have some fun. And, you know, so that was a good match for us. And, yeah, I told him just, you know, go out, make a good shot, trust in yourself. And I knew he was on a good lane. He taught me the shimmy move. My man here, he's got lots of charisma. I like his attitude.
I love that so much. So they are now calling you guys Team Shimmy. So to end this interview, I think we should have a double shimmy. Come on, let's see it. Let's see it.
Yeah! Double shimmy for the win. Awesome. How good is that? World Series of Bowling coverage begins Saturday, 2 Eastern on Bart Simpson Fox. It's the Guaranteed Rate PBA World Championship. It's also streaming on the Fox Sports app. Wonderful outing today from Jillian Martin, who won the PBA Junior Girls Championship to start things off. On the men's side, it was Spencer Robards with a 13-pin win to become your boys' PBA Junior Champion. And then the doubles took over, and another win for Kyle Troop. Team Shimmy, his partner, Nate Purchase, shimmying their way to the title. Fun event. The future is in good hands in bowling.